Hey guys, what is up? It is Dalton here.
And I'm Tyler.
And welcome to our next segment of our video game collection videos. And today, we're going to be doing all of our Wii and Wii U games. And we have a total of 53 Wii games and 6 Wii U games. That is why they are together, because there's not a whole lot for them. But it's still worthy to show you guys because they're still part of the collection, and you know, there's some really good titles that we have. We also have one incomplete Wii game and then some special Wii, promotional stuff, things like that. If you guys have not checked them out already, we encourage you to do so. We have our NES video game collection, Super Nintendo 64, our handhelds, and our GameCube videos up on the channel right now. So if you guys want to check those out, that's strongly recommended. Those are great as well. So if you guys want to see all the different game consoles that we collect for and stuff, those are on the channel as well. So without further ado, let's get started with the Wii games. Alright guys, so before we get started, I want to mention one thing real quick. When we do this is just like before in the other videos that we've done. I'm going to show the first half of the games, and then Tyler will go ahead and show the second half, and Tyler will also go ahead and show the Wii U games because there's not as many, and he wanted to show those, so we'll get to that when we get there. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the Wii games. The first one I'm going to show you guys, this one is the only incomplete Wii game that we have. It is missing the manual, but the case is in very nice shape, and so is the disc. The disc has a few scratches, but it plays fine, so it's not a big deal. But this will need either an upgrade or just get a manual for it, and that is Animal Crossing City Folk, and it is the Nintendo Selects. Usually we don't collect Player's Choice and stuff, but on the Wii, it seems more of like just a variant more than just like a Player's Choice or anything. It's a little bit of a different story for us. We kind of like to collect the same thing, either if it's just regular or the Nintendo Selects, just because it just seems like a different style, and it's not quite Player's Choice. The side and everything looks the same as the regular, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. But as you guys can see here, it is missing the manual. It's got the online viewing manual or whatever, but it does require a real manual as well, I'm pretty sure. So that is why it'll need to either get an upgrade or get a manual. Also, when we bought it, they wrote the price of the game on the inside of the case, which really sucks, but that's okay for now. So anyways, that's the only incomplete one that we have. So now we'll go ahead and get into all of the complete ones. Alright, so first stack here. Yes, these are all complete with manuals. Most cases are in really good shape. We also have a few sealed ones in here, so we'll get to that when we show you guys. So anyways, first one here. 2K Sports, the Bigs 2. Pretty cool. This was one of our originals. We hardly ever played it. We probably put like 20 minutes on it total, and that's it. But that is Alvin and the Chipmunks. Movie obviously is way better than the game. This game really isn't that big of a deal. There's a lot of shovelware on the Wii console. There's a lot of crappy titles, which sucks. But we still have some good titles in here as well, so it's not too big a deal. This one we got from our grandparents for Christmas one year. We played this one for a little while, and that one is Balloon Pop. It's pretty much just like a little puzzle game. It's pretty cool. And then we've got Big Beach Sports. This one I got as payment for helping my cousin and her boyfriend move from their apartment to a house, and they were willing to give me some games in terms of payment, and I was really happy with that, so that was one of them. So that's pretty cool, I guess. There were some better games in there, of course, but that's just one of the Wii ones that I got. Anyways, next one here is Blazing Angels, Squadrons of World War II. Very cool. This is one of our originals as well, and that is Carnival Games. Very nice. Then we've got Carnival Games Mini Golf. Then we've got Kokoto Kart Racer, which is an interesting little game there. That one looks a little bit more quirky, I guess, but it's still a racing game, so that's pretty cool. This one we picked up not too long ago, and that is Crash Mind Over Mutant, which actually has some value on it. It's about a $15, $20 game, I'd say, for the Wii, so that's pretty cool. Then we've got Disney's Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. Very nice. And we've got Disney Pixar's Cars Race-A-Rama. Not bad. And then we've got Dead Rising, Chop Till You Drop. And that was also another one of those games that I got paid for, so that was pretty cool. And then the last one for this stack is Domino Rally, which also looks pretty interesting, but not too bad. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so there's that stack, and then I have the other one here, and then it'll be Tyler's turn to show some Wii games. Alright, this one's our original, and it's a really fun one at that. It really gives back that original feel, and that is Donkey Kong Country Returns. That is such a fun game. It has a lot of that feelings to the original Super Nintendo ones, which I really love, so that was really cool. Then the next one here we've got DreamWorks Megamind Mega Team Unite. The movie was pretty good. I love that. That was pretty funny. But the game is, it's alright. But, oh well. Then we've got DreamWorks Shrek's Carnival Crazy Party Games, which is pretty cool. I love how they bring the theme of Shrek around into a game. That's pretty cool. Then we've got EA Sports NBA Live 09 All Play. Very cool. Then we've got GT Pro Series. Pretty cool looking racing game. I'm not too fond of the racing games on Wii unless it's like Mario Kart or something, but for most racing games like Need for Speed and stuff, I really have more comfort with on like PlayStation and maybe GameCube or Xbox, something like that. But for the Wii, it just doesn't feel as fluent as I'm used to. But anyway, the next one here is Jumper, Griffin's Story. And then we've got Kids Sports Ice Hockey. Then we've got King of Clubs Mini Golf. I think that's one of our original ones as well. And then this one's pretty interesting. It's a really bad title. It's more of a game just to sponsor the company more than just actually have a game. But that is M&M's Adventure. Not really a good game at all, but it's more of a sponsorship than anything. Next one here is our original as well. It's pretty cool because of the color of the case. But that's Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. It's not that great, mainly because it just doesn't have that feel of Mario as much in it. I mean, Sega did good with Mario and everything when they, designed him and everything, but it's not like, it doesn't give off that Mario Nintendo feel as much. But oh well, it's not that big a deal. And then our next game here, this is our original as well, and that is Mario Kart Wii. And I'll show you what goes with that later on. And then we have a Mario Party 8, which is really nice. That's a good one. And then the last one I will be showing, which I'm really glad we picked up because it's pretty obscure now, but it's a really fun game. I don't know why people were giving it such bad reviews and stuff. I actually thought it was pretty fun. Tyler does as well. But that one is Mario Sports Mix. But it was only out for a little bit of time, and then it got discontinued, and I'm kind of wondering why it did. It was pretty good. But anyways, there is the stack of games that I'll be showing. Then it is now Tyler's turn to show some Wii games. Alright guys, so now it is Tyler's turn to show some Wii games. And just real quick, it's as before, I will be going and handing him one each at a time, then he'll hand it back after he shows it. It's just a little bit more convenient for us to stack them. And another thing is that a couple of these games have our last name written on the case, so we're going to try and cover that up when we're holding it. Just, for safety reasons and purposes, and plus, when we cover it up, it won't really show, it won't cover up anything of the actual game, so you're not going to miss anything. But it's just for safety precautions, so, stranger danger. So, but anyway, here we go. Let's get started with the Wii games for Tyler's segment.
Mini Golf Resort.
Pretty cool.
Monsters vs. Aliens. Had a lot of fun with my friend on this one a long time ago. Yeah, we played this for a long time.
Yeah, I remember them. They'd sit down there for hours on the Wii and play it, constantly. It was really cool to see him playing that and enjoying it, so that was really cool. It's gotten some water damage. That wasn't from us. We ended up, picking that up used, but still, it's a pretty cool game.
Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Very nice. That one's actually got some value on it on Wii, which is really nice. That's pretty cool. That one was pretty gross, actually. When I first picked it up, there was like a bunch of spilt soda and stuff on the inside of the case. It took me a while to clean it up, but it looks better now.
Namco Museum Remix.
Very nice.
NBA Jam. Not a huge fan of this, the remake. It's not as good as the original.
Right, yeah, I love the Super Nintendo one, but when they try to bring it back and put it in today's, consoles and stuff, it just doesn't have that same vibe to it.
NFL Training Camp Sealed.
Yep, that one was one I got traded a few months back at our local video game stores. Games Ahoy, they had a VidCon, which is a vintage video game convention, and a kid came up and traded me that, so that was pretty cool.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
That one's more fun on PS3 and stuff. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the racing games on Wii, unless it's like Mario Kart or something, of course, but it's still pretty cool.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
New Carnival games with the slipcover.
Which is really cool. It's in like brand new condition. Played maybe once or twice, which is really, really cool. It's nice to get crispy games like that to get in the collection, so that's cool. This one's our original.
New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Love that one. I think we beat it like all 3 save files 100%. So.
Yeah, even World 9, which is really hard to do. World 9 was pretty hectic, so that's cool.
NHL 2K11.
That one's actually got some value. I think that's the last one that's on Wii, that's why it's a little bit more.
Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles.
Very cool.
This is original. Six Flags Fun Park. I wasn't a huge fan of this one, but
It's okay. It was more like a sponsor for Six Flags than an actual, you know, really good game, but it's not too big of a deal. And then the last one for this stack,
Super Mario Galaxy.
we just recently picked that one up, which is really cool. I was glad to finally add that to the collection. So, very cool. Alright, so there's that stack. And we'll go ahead and do the last stack of Wii games, and then we'll do the Wii U games. Right, here's the next one here.
Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Very cool. This one we had for a long time, and then I finally found a manual for it and completed it that way, so that was really cool. Alright, there's the next one.
I got Super Paper Mario, both the regular edition and the Nintendo Selects. Like he said in the last clip that we wanted to collect both. These are technically more variants than like a greatest hits, or just variants. Is how we see them. So.
Yeah, because really it's the same thing. Because if you look on the side, it's the exact same thing. It just has a different front artwork. So other than that, it's not really like a player's choice. It's just kind of, it's like a later release, but still, it's got a little more unique factor to it. So that's why I would like to collect, you know, Nintendo Selects if I can find them. So that's the reason for that.
Super Smash Bros. Brawl, also our original.
Which is really, really cool. I love how we have a bunch of our original games in here. It's really nice.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Unfortunately, I don't have the gold Zelda controller that goes with that, but it would be really cool to get that. I know it's like a really expensive controller. It's probably, I think it's like 80 to 100 bucks just for the controller, which is crazy. We have the classic controller, but not the actual Wiimote. That'd be nice to find.
The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Ugh. Excuse me, Twilight Princess. Yeah, they re-released this one.
A lot of people have referenced and said that the GameCube one's, you know, still the better one, which I'm not sure. I haven't played them, but if I were to and compare the two, I could probably tell you. But you know, I haven't fully, you know, sat down and played, you know, these Zelda games or anything. I would love to, but I haven't gotten to do that. So you know, we'll have to give those a try and see which one's better. All right, next one here.
Go Off the Rails.
Very cool.
Original.
Yeah.
I played this one not too long because we waited to get the PS2 one, and I played that one more. But
yeah, the PS2 one's way better. It has, you know, it's just easier to, for the controls and stuff. It just feels better to play it on that console.
Wii Fit.
Really heavy manual. We do have the Wii Fit board. I was gonna, you know, bring that and show it, but it's not really that big a deal. You guys know what those look like. They're, you know, a dime a dozen now, of course, but whatever.
Ultimate Ice Spy.
Very cool.
Also original. I probably played that one for about 20 minutes as well. Kind of like the Alvin and the Chipmunks. Just didn't really like them as much.
Yeah, they just don't have that much of, you know, fun factor to them, but sit there and just continue playing it.
Wii Play. Also our original. Had a lot of fun with this one on that tank mini game that they have.
Yeah, our friend Cameron would come over and play that with us all the time, and it was really cool. You'd stay up till like 2 in the morning playing that just because it's such a fun game. You have to try getting like higher levels and stuff. It gets really hard, but it's really fun. So there's that one. Next one here.
Also original, but we put it in a CD case, and that is Wii Sports.
That one you can go ahead and like open up, show them how we did it. We kind of, what we did was I stuck the manual inside. I kept the actual cardboard sleeve in the box of our original Wii box, the console box, and so I took the manual and put it in a white CD case to make it look like its original Wii color. It kind of adds a little bit more of a custom feel to it, so I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So there's that one. Next one here.
Wii Sports Resort, also our original. Many hours put on this one. Love the basketball. I like every mini game actually on this one.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Damon, we'd play this all the time. We were actually going to play this again, but we never got to it. But we probably will pick it up soon and play it again.
Yeah, there's definitely some fun ones. I love the basketball, and I remember them doing like the bike races and stuff all the time. And the disc golf is pretty fun too. That one's a little bit harder to play, but it's still pretty fun. But yeah, really cool one. I love the Wii Sports Resort game. And then the last one for the Wii stack.
This one's sealed, and that's WW2 or World War II Aces.
Which is really cool. I remember picking that up for $2 at our local ARC thrift store, which was really, really cool. Find a factory sealed game for $2. I could not complain. But that was really cool to find. So, alright, so that'll do it for all the Wii games. And then Tyler will go ahead and show the 6 Wii U games that we've got here. There's the first one.
We got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I've put many hours into this one, but I was still on the first 2 worlds when I finished because I went for 100% completion. I was trying to go for that. It just got kind of hard and I couldn't do it anymore because I had to do like Kong letters, and I also tried to do, I think there's like the puzzle pieces, I think is what those are. Yeah, you'd have to collect the puzzle pieces in the game. Yeah, I tried to do that for every single level, but I got to the point where it was really hard and I just kind of dropped it. I'm gonna have to pick that up again, but it was really frustrating.
Right, I remember that. That one, it is difficult, but it does have the same feeling as Donkey Kong Country Returns on Wii, so that's pretty cool. All right, this one has a really cool story behind it.
Mario Kart 8.
We have a local, what is it? It's kind of like a Dave & Buster's. They call it the Summit, which is really, really cool. It's a great arcade place, and they have a bowling alley, and they have a bar area. It's one of those kind of places. Anyway, they had one of these balloon pop games where you gotta, line the arm up with the hole, and you have to like perfectly hit the button for it to stop so it'll pop the balloon. It was $1 a play, and this was when the Summit first opened. We tried it the first time. It didn't get it, quite. I didn't get the mark right away. Second try, I hit it right on the spot, and we got a Mario Kart 8 for Wii U for $2, guys. That's incredible. I don't think that game will ever go in value lower than that, ever. It will never hit that mark. So I was really happy to find a brand new, it was brand new at the time when that came out. And it was a $60 game, and we got it for $2, which was awesome. Of course, we spent our money on other games and stuff, which, lost some points and money on that. But, I mean, for that game to be played only 2 times and won it for $2, I was not, disappointed. I was really excited. So there's a little story behind that one, so that's cool. All right, next one.
We got New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U.
You can say it if you want.
Okay. Yeah, this was in the box set that we got for Christmas, and this game was in it. So
yeah, it's the deluxe set with the double pack Mario games, which is really cool. I'd love to get the games separate too. That'd be pretty cool to have them, separate. But we keep this outside of the console box because we like playing it and stuff. There's no sense of keeping it stuffed away in the console box. But that keeps on the shelf. So anyways, there's that one. The next one, this one's really cool.
Super Mario Maker.
Which is really, really cool. I also have that with it. This is the, the launch release version of it, which came in the big box, which, looks like an NES box, which is really, really cool. It's got the extra booklet and stuff in it that came with it. We've never used it. The box is in near mint condition just because we took the game out of it once and never touched the box again. This usually sits right on the shelf. And I have a video on our channel that shows me getting it on launch day. So if you guys want to check that out, that's on the channel too if you want to look for that. Really cool little video I made of it. Didn't get a whole lot of views or anything, but if you guys want to check it out, feel free. But anyways, I thought this was really cool. This was one of the first games I went to get on launch day, so I thought that was really awesome. So very cool game. I love building levels and stuff on that. It's a unique game. I mean, they never really had anything like this before, so I thought that was really, really cool.
Yeah, I've made 3 levels. Yeah, 3 levels. Yeah, I made 3 levels, and I spent hours making the levels, and it seems that people like to play them, so cool.
Very, very cool game. I love that one.
Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. Whenever the cousins come over, we play this all the time. That's like a tradition, like whenever they come over to our house, we have to play this.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that one. Great game.
I remember we got it the year it came out, Black Friday, and we went on it was a really snowy, crappy night out, and the cousins were over for Thanksgiving, and it was, you know, pre-Black Friday, but it was still on sale at Target. So we went and got it, and we played it all night long. It was really, really cool. So that's, you know, another cool little backstory on that one. And then here's the last Wii U game that we've got.
And we kept this one sealed, and that's Zombie U. No purpose for us to open this one. I'm not too thrilled.
I mean,
it looks.
Yeah, it looks okay, but I'm more of, I don't know, I kind of like the Dead Island and Dying Light style zombie fighting games a little more. This one still looks cool, but, you know, at this point, since it's been sealed this long, we might as well probably just keep it that way. But this is one that we got along with our Wii U set for Christmas a couple years back, so that is why, you know, we just never got around to playing it, so it'll probably just stay sealed. But anyways, really, really cool. So, alright, there's all of the Wii U games. Alright, now we'll go ahead and get into all of the Wii special items. Alright guys, so now we're going to get into the special Wii and Wii U era style stuff. We've got a couple of box games here, like bigger box games, and we've got a couple of accessories and other cool little promotional items. So we'll go ahead and get into it. First one here, I thought this was really, really cool. We got this is one of our original things. It's not worth a whole lot, but it's really cool to have. We have it separate on the shelf. But that is a Monster 4x4 World Circuit in the big box, which is really cool. This has like an extra Wii wheel and stuff that comes with it. You gotta assemble it, of course, and everything. But the game is inside. It's got the original baggies and everything, which is really, really cool. The game's stuck inside there, so really cool. I thought that was an awesome little, you know, set there that they had when we got it back at Walmart. It was $19.96, which is pretty cool. So there's that one. And this one I was finally happy to get for the collection. I got this about a year and a half ago, and I was really happy to finally find it at a pawn shop. It was about, you know, 45-minute drive from us where we found this pawn shop. We don't go to the city a whole lot, but, you know, the pawn shop that was there, I was happy we stopped by because I found this really, really cool piece I was really hoping to get. Should have got it during, you know, launch when it came out Christmas season, but I didn't. But I'm glad we have it now, and that is the 25th anniversary Super Mario All-Stars for Wii. And it is complete. It has the, you know, bonus DVD inside and has the game. Everything is in really nice shape. Unfortunately, this isn't worth as much anymore. It's now worth about $25-30 complete like this. Maybe it's just because the market's down right now. But I paid about $50 for this, I think, and it was worth about $60 at the time, I think. So I put a little more towards this, but I'm still glad I still have it because, you know, it's a unique piece, and not everyone can say they have it. I mean, most collectors probably have it, but not every, you know, regular player can say they have this. So that's very, very cool. Alright, now we got a couple of regular pieces here. Go ahead and, well, I guess I can show this real quick. It's got that game category. We got a Mario Kart Wii big box here. This one's complete as well. I had to complete this one. I bought this at the flea market a couple years ago. It was just the wheel inside here with the original bagging and stuff. The wheel's brand new, but there was no game. But the whole box and the wheel was only $5. So I thought that was really, really cool. And later on down the road, like a year later, I ended up finding like a Mario Kart Wii game, you know, in the case and everything, a regular copy of it for like $5. So I think I have about $10 in this complete set, which is really, really cool. I thought it was just a unique piece to have. It's cool to see a big box thing like this, you know, especially for a Mario game. You don't see them a whole lot anymore. A lot of people would throw this kind of stuff away. So that was really cool to get for the collection. So there's that one. And then here is our original one. This is our Mario Kart Wii box. We showed you earlier we have our Mario Kart Wii. We keep that separate so we can play all the time, so we don't have to keep opening and closing the box and all that and ruining it. But this we got for Christmas, you know, probably back in 2008, I would say. It was a really long time ago, but our aunt and uncle got this for us for Christmas, which was really cool. And we played a lot of Mario Kart Wii, you know, ever since that, you know, we got it and everything. So that was really cool. But this is just the empty box. The wheel isn't in here. The manuals, nothing are in here. It's just the empty box. I kept all the stuff separate. Just so we wouldn't have to keep taking it out of the box every time we want to use the stuff. So that's really cool that we have our original box for that still. Alright, and then we've got a regular Wii wheel in the box. I know I'm not showing, usually don't show a whole lot of accessories, but this kind of makes an exception. It's kind of the stack with the Wii wheel and the Mario Kart and stuff. So anyways, the wheel is in here with the manual. I paid about $5 for this, I think, at a local pawn shop, which was a really good deal. You know, because they had it priced like their, you know, loose Wii wheels. So I was like, okay, I'll just get the boxed one, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, for $5 I couldn't complain. It's just the basic white wheel. It's nothing too spectacular, but it's the original box and the manual and everything inside. So I thought that was really cool to have for the collection. So awesome. Alright, and then a few months back I got this at our local ARC thrift store. Nothing too exciting, but it was only $1. It's a little broken, but it is a Wii game disc carrying case. I'm sure this was, I don't know if this was part of like a Nintendo club thing or something. I don't know what it was from. But it's really cool. I'm sure there's others. This is the Yoshi one, but I'm sure there's like a Mario one, a Luigi one, and like a Toad, stuff like that. I'm sure there's other ones, but this one happens to be the Yoshi one, which is really cool. But I think it holds 4 discs. It opens up in it like accordion style, and it folds out. I don't want to really do it because it is kind of broken on one of the hinges. As you can see right here, it's kind of cracked. But it is cool to just have a display piece like this. It's a unique little item, so I thought that was really cool. So there's that. Next we have this really cool 2008 Wii catalog, which is, I had one in our GameCube pickup or collection video, and it's, the same kind of thing. It's just a catalog that shows all the stuff that was coming out, during the 2008 Christmas season, stuff like that, upcoming stuff, games, you name it, update firmware and stuff for the Wii, everything like that. It's really, really cool. So that's another little unique piece I have for the collection, so that's pretty cool. Alright, this next one I found at the big outdoor flea market down in Denver a couple years ago as well. And it is a Mario Kart Wii backpack here. Obviously it's been used, but it's not that big a deal. I think it's still pretty cool, just because it's a Mario Kart, Nintendo branded backpack here. So even though it's used, it's still not too bad. It's just really cool to see Nintendo stuff like this, promotional items. So that was really cool to get that. So that's awesome. And then the last piece we have here, we got this on our Las Vegas trip back in April. If you guys haven't seen those videos, we can recommend you those as well. Those are also on our channel. I have a whole, 2 videos long of our entire Las Vegas trip that we took. And I have some, walk around like vlog style footage of that, so that's really cool. If you guys want to check that out, there's that as well. And we also have our video game pickups video that we took, that we made a video of in our hotel room in Vegas, so you guys can check that out as well if you want. But anyways, here is the piece that we got there. It is a Nintendo Monopoly, which is really, really cool. It's got the newer Wii U style, Nintendo characters. That's why it, fits for this Wii video. So, it's factory sealed. We're going to leave it that way just because it's, basic Monopoly, just with Nintendo characters, really. It's the collector's edition, which I thought was really, really cool. I think they're all like that for the Nintendo Monopoly. They've made other ones like this, like Pokemon and stuff like that, but this one was the one that we saw that was really, really cool. We got this at a, it's like a Dave & Buster's kind of place. What was the place called, do you remember? Yeah, it was GameWorks. GameWorks. It's a lot like Dave & Buster's and stuff. It was a really cool arcade place, and they had a lot of cool prizes, and we ended up, winning this, which was, I think it was like 7,000 tickets, which is a lot because we put like $90 into. You gotta put in factor though, the $90 went towards having fun at the arcade games, and we put to get a really cool little piece for the collection. So very, very cool. All right, guys, that is going to conclude the Wii and Wii U game collection. Alright guys, that is going to do it for the Wii and Wii U video game collection. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, telling your friends. It really helps us out. Again, if you have not checked them out yet, we strongly recommend you check out all of our NES, SNES, N64, GameCube, the handhelds game collection videos. I think you'll enjoy those as much as you did this one. Happy gaming as always, guys. And we'll see you in the next one. Our next one's going to be on PS1, so if you guys want to check that out, we strongly recommend you guys hanging out for that one. So anyways, thanks again, guys, and we'll see you later. Take care, guys. Bye, guys.